Good evening, everyone. So, guys, in the previous session, if you remember properly, that we have created the replica, right? For our two different reason, right? For your production, we have created a replica of your database, right? So today we are mainly going to talk about the storage part. So let's start with the storage part. Before that, guys, you guys have any doubt? So, guys, in the last session, we have created this replica. You remember, right? So now the next thing is our storage part, right? So for storage part, see, whenever if you are talking at infrastructure level, okay, so then storage and database consuming more. Right. So when you talk about at infrastructure level, if you obviously, so as I said here, if this is a database, right? So one primary DB will be there, one secondary DB will be there, one DRDB will be there, right? And at the same time, when you mention that data backup, the retention policy of your data, right? So your old data, or your recent data, right? Like if you know Facebook and all, right? Or if you know WhatsApp and all, right? So basically, they cannot keep the latest data into the database. Okay, so they need to keep their old data. Suppose you have uploaded or you have posted a photo 5 years back in the Facebook, so they cannot keep that data in the basically in the database, right? So it's going to impact the performance of the database. Obviously, if they will keep 5 years of data in the same database, it's not going to possible at all. So for the recent data, we use database, and for the old data, we use storage, guys. Okay. So whenever you are talking in term of infrastructure, so which all two services which is going to consume the most data? So one is your database, another one it's going to be your storage, right? So we have basically two types of storage, guys. So let me start over here. Okay, so storage is, guys, basically divided into two types. Okay, one is your object storage, right? Another one is your block storage, right? So any idea what is a object storage and what is a block storage? Okay, so answer is very simple. In AWS, we are talking about. Okay, so in general also, like there are different types of storage will be there, right? One is your object level storage will be there. One is blocks level storage will be there. So the storage without AMI. Okay, if you talk about the storage without AMI, so that is going to be your object storage, guys. Okay, and the storage with AMI, right, that is going to be your block storage, right? So if I or we want to store some data, that we can call it as a block level, right? So without OS, if you are dumping the data, called as a without storage. Okay, if you are dumping the data, that is called as a object storage, guys. Understanding my point? Yes or no? Like for example, you can take it your hard disk, right? Normally we take a portable hard disk and all, right? So that you can take it, your pen drive you can take it, right? So that comes under your object storage, guys. So for long term you can store that data, yes or no? Correct. So if you take your pen drive, does your pen drive comes with a operating system? No, right? No,
No.
right? Correct. Does your hard disk comes with a operating system? No, correct. So, but here you can dump
No, sir.
the data for a longer period of a time. Correct. Even you can in your hard disk you can keep your data for next 10 years, 20 years, or whatever it is. Your data will be safe. As soon as the hard disk will be safe, your data will be safe. But in case of your object storage, right? So a storage with operating system, that is going to be your block storage, correct? Like your virtual machines are there, right? Obviously your virtual machines are there. So uh, there we use this kind of storage, guys. Now some public data like your government ask us to keep the data or the logs basically, right, for 10 years, 20 years, that we can use for object storage. I'm not talking about block storage. Block storage is very simple and easy. You guys also know it is most of the virtual machine we use block storage, right? Where operating system is involved. So when you talk about virtual machine, you should think of block storage, correct? Your EFS or EBS and all, everything comes under your block storage. That anyways I'm going to tell. Okay. So, but most of the public data, when you see government is like 10 years of data or 20 years of data, right? They wanted to keep it, correct? Obviously, they need to keep it. Your UID and all. Now, you only tell me when your data, right? When we talk about your Aadhaar card, do you really think your Aadhaar card data will be directly in the database? No, right? So it will be in some kind of storage, right? For a longer period of a time, because how government, because it's going to be, we don't know when, till until unless it will be for next 100 years. Getting my point, guys? Yes or no? Right. So when you, very honest, right, that data is huge, right? When the data is huge, when the data we don't know how many years we need to keep it, okay, in that case you have to use object storage, correct? Right. Friends, to watch complete video, please join my channel membership. You can see I have 4 levels of my channel membership. So where you guys are going to get bronze, silver, gold and platinum. So friends, in bronze, you should be able to access 20% of the member only video, and if you go with silver membership, then you should be able to access 40% of the member only video, and if you'll go with gold membership, which is most valuable and value for money, my friend, so where you should be able to access 80% of the member only video. And if you wanted to go with a platinum membership, where you should be able to access 100% of the member only video, plus additional you should be able to connect with me for career counseling. You can go for the mock interview. I am going to help you for your resume preparation. I'll provide you the roles and responsibility also as per your experience level, right? At the same time, I am going to refer you for the organization also. These are basically 4 level of membership which is available in my channel. So I'll put the link in the description how to join my channel membership, so you can join the membership to watch member only video, guys. Guys, I'm ending up the session here only. Thank you for staying connected with me. Let's connect again tomorrow for the next of the topic. Till then, just take care of yourself, your loved one. Bye bye and Jai Hind.
जय हिंद सर. Good day.